How you doing, sir? License registration, please? Huh? Okay. You have registration for the vehicle? Please. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Go ahead.
Romeo Bravo Yankee, Romeo 75, go back to the green 2024 Lambo out of Navy.
This is New York Jet Geno Smith being pulled over.
Quick question: why is this coming back as a Lambo?
I don't know. I could probably switch the tag. I got a lot of cars, fam. I probably switch the tag on one of the cars.
All right. Yeah, I just need because it's coming back.
Yeah, but what did I do for you? What did I do? Did I do anything wrong?
The question is, why I'm asking you, the tag.
Yeah, I just told you. I'm just asking you, what did I do?
The tag's wrong.
My other car, my Lambo at the house.
I understand, but I need to know the information on this car. That's what I'm asking you.
It's a Rolls Royce. You can look it up.
Well, I mean, the tag's supposed to match the vehicle.
What I'm saying is maybe I made a mistake.
I understand that. Well, what I'm asking you, sir, is the registration for the vehicle.
Right,
to make sure,
yeah,
that's what I'm asking. But the tag doesn't belong to this vehicle.
And that's what I just told you. Maybe I put the wrong tag.
Yeah, but that's why I'm pulling you over.
Okay, that's
yeah.
what I was asking.
It's called unassigned tag to the vehicle.
But I'm saying, why'd you read my tag? You just wanted to? It's a nice car. You just wanted to?
No. You read anybody's tag.
Right.
Yeah. That's my job. That's my job, sir. Okay. Okay. All right. Sit tight.
He and the cop would have a back and forth.
All right, sir. All right, so you'll be getting 2 citations today. First one's going to be for the unassigned tag. You have a mandatory court appearance on April 2nd at 1:30, and the other one's for not having your driver's license on you. Please drive safe, sir.
And Smith would get a pair of citations. This would follow.
She just called the police.
Gino just beat my ass. That's why.
She coming here.
I came in there, I put 7 down, and I left. You ran outside and attacked me.
Police, man. This is crazy.
You came outside and attacked me.
My family.
You, I don't give a about y'all.
Leave my neighborhood.
You broke my computer. You. Move. Yeah, look at you. Look at you. Get out of my car.
You bet you.
Get out of my car. Stop.
Get up.
Allegations of Geno Smith committing acts of domestic violence. From Yahoo, an arrest was not made on Sunday, and Davie police said that the case was not active. But the next day, an investigation would be opened. Then ESPN would go on to print. A police spokesperson issued an update to the 4-letter network. We were informed on Monday that during review, it was determined that this case is being further investigated by detectives. It is active, and we cannot release any additional info at this time. From the Post, Geno Smith was pulled over by a Davie PD officer on a roadway in Florida after he had allegedly been driving a Rolls with improper tags. Body cam footage obtained by the California Post shows the quarterback not too thrilled having been stopped. The 2-time Pro Bowler appeared to be visibly annoyed and wondered repeatedly why he had been stopped. When the cop explained the plates on Smith's cars were for a Lambo, not a Rolls, Smith was adamant he just made a minor mistake. Quote, I've got a lot of cars, fam. I probably switched the tags on the cars. Smith would continue to demand to know why he was stopped, which, by the way, not a crime. He's fine. Even after the cop stated Smith's offense was called unassigned tag to the vehicle. Quote, "But I'm just saying, why'd you read my tag? You just wanted to? It's a nice car and you just wanted to?" The cop would reply, no. You read anybody's tag. That's my job, sir. That's my job. Smith then replied, "Do your job better." A lot to take in here first. We've gone over the history of how the National Football League does not care at all about domestic violence. They do not. So if these allegations are true, is anything going to come of it? Are they going to thoroughly investigate it? No. I think Roger Goodell has pretty much signaled to us well after the Ray Rice, Janae Palmer incident in an Atlantic City hotel elevator, that it's just not a priority for them. But they will try and get as many female fans, not to say domestic violence only happens against women. It doesn't. It can happen against anybody. But they will always try and court female fans because they would like to add to that. It's why they put out all of these different charities that they're working with and wearing a certain ribbon or breast cancer awareness or really placating to the Swifties and showing Taylor Swift over and over and over again. It's because that they are trying to add to their bottom line. But the fact of the matter is we have decades of information now where stuff like this, again, if it is true, an example of this being that if it were to be true, they'll get some games and that'll be it. What I think caught many by surprise is, and it always catches people by surprise, I feel like, but Geno Smith, after getting punched in the face by IK Impale, whose name will forever be attached to Geno Smith, we really saw this arc of a comeback story. You know what I mean? Like he went from somewhat of a bust with the Jets when he came out of West Virginia to really making a name for himself as Russell Wilson's backup, getting the keys and proving that he belongs in this league with Seattle. He played well. Was he a top 5 quarterback? No. But he played well. And it felt like time heals all wounds and that NFL fans were really rooting for him to succeed. You know, we start with, he's a bad teammate, or Trent Dilfer was like, he's not a student of the game. I remember seeing that in his draft class. And then once you get over like hating on the guy, fans this is, once you get over hating on the guy, you start weirdly rooting for them to succeed. And that was the era that we were in with Geno Smith and the Seahawks because he felt like this was it. This is his last opportunity. And he did succeed. He went on to get another contract, where he got paid. You could see it with the house and the cars that he gloats about, and even in that video of alleged DV. The house is massive. The driveway is massive. The lawn is massive. And goes to the Raiders, sucks. That team sucks. Pete Carroll's a one-and-done coach. And now you have this after he signs with the Jets. 2 incidents, as a matter of fact. I really hope it's not true. I really, really, really do. And we're going to wait for more information to come out. And we're going to do our due diligence here. But if it is true, man, what a massive, and I mean massive, fall from grace for a lot of football fans. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.